Hi everyone, I'm really thankful to all ToyCAD VIPs and early backers. Today I want to give you a special walkthrough all ToyCAD features. I hope you enjoy this video.
The first thing I want to do is to open ToyCAD app on my iPad. And now this is the home screen. This is the button to create a new drawing. And we have a bunch of tutorials that goes from easy to hard. So always try to follow some tutorial before start creating toys. Then we have my toys, which are the toys that you created and saved locally on this device. There's the library, which are toys that are ready to print that we created for you. Now, if I click new drawing, it will open the drawing screen for us. And if we want to go home, we can click on the logo. So the drawing screen is divided into halves. The drawing or 2D half and the 3D half where you will see the results of your drawing. Now, to create a new drawing, just click new and it will start a new drawing for you. You could use your fingers to draw, or for better accuracy, you could use Apple Pencil or other pencil devices. You can also expand the drawing area if you need to by clicking this arrow and draw the whole this area, expand it back, or expand the 3D area to look at the object more details. And if you want to switch the 2D and 3D areas, you can click this arrow here and it will switch them for you so you can draw on the right side if you like to. Let's do a simple example to show you the basic principles of ToyCAD. So I'm going to draw this toy. First, I'm going to select mirror, draw the body. Then I'm going to select the white color to add the eyes. And because I drew them far away, I can click undo, try again, make them closer. Then select the black color to add the dots in the eyes, and then click small brush size, add 2 dots. If you look at the 3D view, you'll see that ToyCAD created a different object for each color. You can move them in the 3D view and they return to their place so that you can look at them, or click animate to make it rotate around, or click play to make it fall in a funny way. Now to add the peak, I'll choose the orange color, then I'll zoom in to the face and draw a small peak or nose. And then I want to add 2 legs. Then starting from outside, I'll create 2 legs and make them touch the ground so the toy can stand by itself. Now to continue the legs, we can go to the bottom view and select the mirror and add the 2 legs from the bottom. Look at them from here. Now select the yellow color, turn on mirror to add 2 wings. We've created one simple example using ToyCAD. You can now save it. And then, since this is made of multiple parts, we can click download multiple parts to store this and send it to the 3D printer. I'll show you another example to draw this animal shape. ToyCAD, we notice it's best drawn from the side view. So first I'm going to select orange color, then draw the body, add the neck, then add head. Now if I add the two legs from this view, we will get animal with 2 legs instead of 4. So just undo. Then we can go to the left view, select mirror, and draw the 2 legs from here. Go back to the front view, and now we can use the select tool to select these 2 legs. Zoom in. Then using this box, we can scale the part or rotate it or move it. So move it to here and rotate it a little bit like this. And now to create the back legs, I can just do a mirror for these front legs. So select this again, click duplicate mirror, and then move it to your location. And to add the tail, click add freeform, start from outside, and just add the tail. And since all of these are actually of the same color, we can print them at the same time. So you can select all of them, click union to create one part that's ready for printing. Then you can download one STL instead of multiple files. Right, so let's do one more example to show you more features of ToyCAD. I'm going to try create this orange face. So click add, select the sphere, and then with the orange color, draw a sphere. Now click add and select flush. Flush will allow you to create objects that are embedded in the parent object. So select the white color with mirror, draw the 2 eyes, then small black color for the eyes dots. And if you notice here in the 3D view, the flush object is actually inside the parent object. Now we can do the same for the mouth, and then add 2 arms, 2 legs, make sure it's touching the ground with some area so that it can stand by itself. Maybe add something to the top. Another mode is the flat mode, where you can create flat objects. Let's say this is like a butterfly shape. You notice it's flat instead of like freeform. And there is also the Revolve, where you can create things like phases, things that rotate around an axis. Let's do one more example. I just want to show you the effect of the starting point. So if we start from outside, the object will be placed in the same plane of the parent object. While if we start from on top of some shape, like let's say we started from here, it will be placed on the location that we choose. Right, so I'm going to show you one more mode. When you create, let's try to draw an earth shape, then select the cover mode. The cover mode will create an object on top of the parent and a little bit protruding from the parent shape. You can see this here in the 3D. This is the cover mode. Also, ToyCAD has a powerful Boolean operation. So let's try to draw avocado. First, we select the green color, draw a sphere, expand it. Then we're going to cut it into 2 halves by using a rectangle. Going to the right view, expanding this rectangle in front of you. Now, to remove this part of the sphere or of the avocado, we can select the avocado first, or the sphere, then select the rectangle, then click subtract. And this will remove this part of the avocado. So now we no longer need this. And then we can add a sphere in the middle. Maybe change the color to brown. And if we want to cut this avocado into like an inner part and outer part, we can do that too. Just duplicate this, move it a little bit, scale it down. Then select the outer shell and then the inner shell, and select cut. This will use the inner shell to cut the outer shell into 2 parts. Then you can select this and change its color. If you want to remove also this sphere from the inner part, you can select the inner part and then the sphere, then select subtract. Now you created an avocado shape. Now I want to show you how to draw something like this with joints. First, I'll draw the shape using a sphere for the head. Maybe move it up a little bit. Then add eyes and the mouth. And we want to remove them from the head. And just create the body. Now, to create the joints, click Add Hinge. And since we want this to be flexible, moving like this, select Loose instead of Tight, and select the location where we want to add the joint. Click Apply, and that will create this flex joint. You can add more, add more. Create an object with flexible joints. Right. Now to create an object with interlocking joints, something like this. First I'm going to draw the shape. Then I'm going to use a rectangle to cut the head. Select the body and then the rectangle and select cut. This will cut this into 2 shapes. Select a different color for the body. Now to add this interlocking joint, we can start from the head, then the body. Click Add Studs, and it will add this stud or the thing that makes it interlocking. Then you can look at it first, make sure it's in the right orientation. Then first you need to select it to apply it, so we can hide the body. Then select the stud or the joint, click Apply. Now this is applied. Click Unhide to show back the body, and you can see created the 2 parts. And if you want to print these 2 parts, click Download Multiple Parts and export this, share it with your laptop so that you can send it for 3D printing. Then on my laptop, I downloaded the zip file, extracted the part files, and then dragged and dropped the first part into the printing software. Then I choose the color that I want to print with. Then slice it, and then I will send it for printing. And in a similar way for the second part, I drag and drop the part. Then I want to rotate it such that the joint is at the top so that its quality is not affected by supports. I selected a different color, and then I added supports for this part.
and sliced the part and sent it for printing. Once it finished printing, we can try the two parts together.
And in a similar way, we can do that for cover or flush shapes. Let's draw something. A stick man or stick shape. Then maybe add eyes. Maybe add some branches. Then you can click cover, select the color, and we can draw the cover here, like some clothes, let's say. This will create a cover shape. But now to create the interlocking joint between these two, you can click add studs while we're drawing this, and this will create the studs and select them. You can just click apply, and it will apply them to two shapes. Then we can look at them. Also in ToyCAD, you have the ability to import photos to trace them. So you can select this elephant photo. You can move it where you want, scale it the way you want, and then trace over it like this. And the same if you want to add another image from a different view, let's say from the right view, you can add another image and then scale it to fit the shape you want. Maybe then add legs or add go back to the first view and you'll see the first image is still there. Then you can move things from this view.
At the end, thank you again for supporting ToyCAD, and I hope you'll enjoy it.